And we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Secret Scribes Christmas Pub Quiz Extravaganza and Giveaway Announcement. I am your host, Dave Lawson, bald author of The Envoys of War. Here is my co-host, Francois the Reindeer. And we are here today to have some fun, do a pub quiz with some fantastic authors who are here. And then also we are going to announce our giveaway winners for our Secret Scribes Santa extravaganza giveaway. There will be 4 winners. Overall, we'll be giving away a total of 24 books, which is a lot of books.
That's many kilos of books.
That's Indeed. A lot of reading.
So what I want to do to start off with is introduce all of our contestants. We're going to start out with everyone's favorite greatsword wielding pirate himself, R.E. Sanders. So say a little bit about yourself. You can talk about your books, anything you wish to say.
Hello, everybody. I'm R.E. Sanders, Rob, fantasy author from the UK, as you can tell by my crazy accent. I didn't have a Christmas jumper, so I'm a Christmas pirate instead. I've written 2 books. They're here. First one's Path of Blades, which people have probably seen, and the second one is Demon's Tear, which is this. I'm writing a third, which should be out sometime in 2025. I'm not going to commit to any dates because I don't want to. Yeah, and I'm going to win this quiz, so that's enough for me.
Yeah, you probably will.
Super serious.
No, I won't.
All right, next we have Lorraine.
Hiya. I'm LM Douglas is my pen name, but you can all call me Lorraine. I have 2 books out. I have, Grante's Guardian is the first in the series. And my second book that I released in September is Grante's Fury. A little bit of action you can see in the front. And writing the third now, and also finishing off my prequel book. So I'm really hoping to get the prequel out as soon as possible next year. And book 3, Grante's Fate, will be out probably by September, but I'm not really putting a date on it, but soon. But there will be more books after that, so there'll be a slight conclusion, but then the series will go on. So yeah, very excited about that.
All right, and then next we have Lamia.
Hi, everyone, and also people in the chat. Hi, Alex and Tim, thanks for saying hi, and hi, Bella, and everyone else. So I'm Lamia. I'm the 13th scribe, although hopefully I'm not too unlucky. My first book was out almost a month ago now, unbelievably. It's a book about big maps, lots of sand, a few birds. I am working on book 2, and very excited about the giveaway.
Yay!
All right. And then I, like I said, am your host, Dave Lawson. I wrote a book. This cover has mustaches on it. You can get mustaches if you want to. And I am wearing a Christmas jumper that says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy hobbitses," because that's what needed to happen. So we are going to start off today with a Christmas pub quiz. First off, Alex was here, and then he left. Tim was here, and then he left. Bella is here and has not left. So
hi, Bella.
Bella's better. Mike is here. Unfortunately, did not sign up for the giveaway.
Hi, Mike.
Bo is here, and Bo is just sitting over there on the other side of his computer, ready to reach through it and strangle me if he doesn't win. So we're going to see what happens. And then Bella says, "It better be September, Lorraine, or she's going to reach through her screen."
In typical scribe style, we've begun with the threats early.
Yeah.
Best thing to do. So we are going to start off with our Christmas pub quiz. The way this is going to work, there are 5 categories with 7 questions each. And I will ask the questions. They will be writing their answers down. They all have a form that they're going to be writing those answers into. They might be writing it on paper first because Some of them are not very good with computers, Lorraine.
No.
Then they'll be
Especially
putting it
on
onto
Google
the form, and then from there they will be. We'll go through and we'll talk about the answers. So y'all in the chat can also participate. I am going to put the link to where you can type your answers into the chat. So if you want to,
But wait, can we see each other's answers in the Google form?
you cannot see the other
Oh.
people's answers. So
Damn
I
it.
just put the link to the Google form in the chat. If you want to, someone in the chat also answer along as we go. And if you beat them, you can be like, I beat Rob Sanders, even though he had a cool hat. Looks like Shane is here as well. What's up, Shane?
Hi, Shane.
And we are going to begin. So our first category are Christmas dishes. This is something that I feel like Lorraine is going to do best at because she knows everything about food.
I like
So
food.
first one, back in Tudor times,
Oh, maybe not.
what
Oh,
did
no,
women
my
who wanted to
God.
find a husband eat in the
Sorry, I
hope
was
of
butting.
finding a partner?
I was butting in. What was the question? I've lost already.
This is
Lorraine
the
wasn't even
part-
listening to question one.
Wait, it's supposed to show
I
up.
didn't hear either.
It's supposed to show up here on the. I was just practicing this and it worked.
Uh-oh. Technical.
I can just share my
issues.
screen. You know what? It's all Lorraine's fault.
It is. I jinxed
Nothing.
it.
They ate nothing. It's blank. Who would eat?
They were poor and had no
Oh,
money.
Can you see it now?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
What did
God.
Back in Tudor
women who
times,
want to find a
What did
husband-
women who wanted to eat or wanted to find a
Oh.
husband eat in the hope of finding a partner?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It'll be something absolutely disgusting, don't you?
Bo, it worked perfectly fine until Lorraine showed up, and then suddenly it stopped working. So I am innocent here.
Yeah, it's my fault. Right, I've just made this up because
me too.
I do not know the answer.
I'm just going to be imaginative at this point.
Well, we should
Yep.
all be imaginative, hopefully. All right. Number 2. What is a turkey crown?
Oh.
Yeah. It's where? If they're the king of turkeys.
I mean, yes, obviously, we know the king of the turkeys, and you do not mess with the king of the turkeys. The king of the turkeys will mess you up.
That sounds like a great middle grade story.
Never trust theater teachers. Mike Molman is correct. Theater teachers make things up constantly.
I think if I get this wrong, I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm going to hope I.
Number 3. What country first introduced eggnog? The correct
Country, like not an alien society, because that's probably very
Good questions.
Yeah, more guesswork. More guesswork.
Yeah,
The whole point
Yeah,
of
I
a
don't
quiz is that it's supposed to be difficult.
that's the thing. Yeah.
It's all like, what day is Christmas? Then, I mean, now Rob might have a little trouble with that one.
I don't think I've ever had an eggnog actually. I think I'll be as good at guessing.
All right,
ever
what
since
bony
you mentioned-
food
Oh,
uses
sorry.
ox bung, lamb's pluck, and beef trimmings?
What's ox bung?
Only
Deliciousness.
The first thing that came
I
into
don't know
my
what it
mind
must
was
be.
nothing he
There's
wanted
ox
to eat.
bung, lamb's pluck, and beef trimmings.
It's nothing you'd ever want to eat, so pretty obvious where it comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird question.
I think
I can't even make this one up. Like, I can't even make up an answer for this one.
What's Bonnie foods? That makes me think it's Scottish. I don't
Yeah.
I feel this is going to provoke an argument, this one. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm.
Shay and I would watch Turkey King.
Yeah. There's Tulsa King. We can do Turkey King.
Yeah, Tulsa King is completely terrible. I haven't actually watched it,
Oh.
but as somebody who lives in Tulsa, they like have the people like there's horses walking around downtown Tulsa.
Eamon, tell Eamon not to put the answers in the chat.
Eamon, don't put the answers in the chat.
I don't think that is the answer, though.
No answers in the chat.
Well, got it, Eamon.
Mike. Mike wants to know that there's something worse than English food.
Not for it.
Ever heard of Scottish food, Mike?
Oi, cheekies.
Next, this is one I don't know if any of you have ever eaten this, but my wife makes it all the time, and I just figured it would be a fun one because you might have no clue. I didn't know what this was. What crackers are used in Christmas crack? Crackers are like a crisp.
What?
Not cocaine,
Crackers
right?
are like a crisp. You guys would probably call them like a crispy biscuit or something like that.
This Christmas crack.
I've never heard of Christmas crack.
I'll explain when we get to the answers.
Like my brain
It's
just
like a
stopped
great
working.
night.
I'm gonna
Great
guess.
night out.
All right.
I'm writing a brand of
There's
crackers.
5
but I-
ludicrously guessed answers that I've got no idea about generally.
yeah, I don't know if you have this brand of crackers that I'm thinking of in America.
Number 6. What
Hang on, there's only
is puppy
5.
chow?
Whoa. The form has only got 5 parts.
No, in part 5, you write all 7 answers for this section.
Hang
Part
on a
one.
second. So,
This is
so
part
part
1.
one you
What?
All
You
right.
write all 7
Okay.
answers.
Oh,
You do not take the time to make 35 different answers.
Oh, I see. Oh, I've just screwed this up then. Hang on
All
a
right,
minute.
give us a second just to copy paste all the answers into one row.
Just
This
like
is
with my
going well.
students. I tell them everything and I give them amazing instructions and they're like, what? We didn't know what was going on.
I like everyone to know
We
that
did it wrong."
Dave made this form at 3 minutes past 8.
Same as when I'm teaching. It's like, oh, I don't have anything for this. I'll make a form in 2 minutes. Here you go.
In the car on the
crikey.
way. Okay.
What is puppy chow? I've heard that. I've heard that expression and I cannot think what it is. Puppy chow.
All right, let me just.
They're crackers, Bo. Just crackers, I
Yeah.
promise. Pinky swear.
Yeah,
My
those
We
are-
don't
form has
trust you,
part
Dave.
1,
Those,
part
aren't they?
2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. And the short answer, I said, write all of the answers for part 1 into part 1.
What's puppy
Write
chow?
all the answers for part 2 into part 2.
Dave, I already warned you, you're really scraping the barrel with us. We're just demonstrating that now.
So number 6, what
All
is
right.
puppy chow? And then number 7, what non-fig fruit is often in figgy pudding?
By the way, I think Bella's in a bit of problem there. She's submitted her Google form already.
I did it as well, but I'm just going to do another
I
one.
think you can open it up and do a new
Do it
Google
again.
form, Bella. Oh,
New
bring us some
form.
figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring it right here. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some.
Dave, I think Mike makes an excellent point.
No, I disagree wholeheartedly with everything you said.
We should have got a Mary Cloyd to join in the Christmas celebration, shouldn't we? Nothing says Christmas like a skeleton horse on a stick.
All right, now we are moving on to category 2, which means in your Google form, you will write this into part 2.
Ooh.
We've got it now.
This is
Finally.
fantasy books. And I have to admit that I made a lot of these to kind of connect with like Rach and Bella's own particular brand of fantasy. So Rob, you might be a little out of luck.
Oh no.
I can tell you right now, Bo knows this first one. What is the commonly used name for the male love interest with powers in a romantasy novel? If you were on Book Talk, what would you call him?
I think I know this. Might be the only one I know. Not that I read them anyway. I just know they're everywhere. I need some recommendations for spicy.
Powers in a romantasy novel.
I need a recommendation.
The Envoys of War is the answer for this question. You're right, Mike.
His name is Corden. That's it.
Corden, yes. Number 2. Oh, here's one for Rob. Rob, you better know this one. Tolkien describes this as a sudden turn of events in a story which ensures that the protagonist does not meet some terrible, impending, plausible, and probable doom.
This as a sudden... Sorry.
Hi, Bo.
I think I know what you mean.
Shane got the correct answer. It's true. So Tolkien describes this as the sudden turn of events in a story which ensures the protagonist does not meet some terrible, impending, implausible, and probable doom.
I know what it sounds like.
That I teach in my English class whenever I teach The Hobbit.
We've never been to your English class, Dave.
I know. I feel like
I'd like to.
You should still know this. It's a famous thing.
Right.
Number 3. What romantasy trope involves inns, lodging, or the lack thereof?
I know this one.
It might be the best romantasy trope. Just going to put that out there right now.
Feels like a trick question.
It's not.
It's Dave. We always suspect tricks with Dave.
Yeah.
Dave is always honest and kind.
The seat is just around the corner.
I am not Gordon.
Friendship is just an excuse for lies.
Number 4. What was the first published romantasy novel? I did not know this one.
Oh.
I looked it up. So I doubt anyone will get that right. The Envoys of War is not
first published romantasy.
Oh God, I don't know this. This is hard.
An answer that I think is correct.
I think I'm going to take a guess.
Oh, Mike has the answer.
Someone said the answer is the Bible.
Number 5. What was the name of George R.R. Martin's first novel? I could ask you what the name of his next novel would be, but there's no answer. So.
Wait a minute, is that first novel ever?
First ever novel. First one he published.
I will get this wrong because undoubtedly it's not the answer you think it probably is.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking.
There's another one. I looked it up. I had not heard of this one.
Oh well.
Let me see.
We're not going to know.
Maybe I had. Maybe I am lying to you.
Deceit. I said so, didn't I?
Deceit. Thy name is Dave.
Yeah.
More to come, maybe by G.R.R. Martin.
Maybe not.
The Game of Envoys. Honestly, I would read that series, The Game of Envoys. What is the name for romance that isn't quite smutty or spicy, but is almost there?
Wait a minute. I think I know this.
So, like,
Maybe.
Lorraine's are getting close to being this. They're moving this direction.
Might know this. Again, it might be a trick question. So
Bald stash. What's bald stash?
Bald stash. So not smutty, not spicy, but almost there. Another answer for this will be the novel that Bo Kelly will one day write.
It's bald stash then.
That's actually the name of his novel. And then number 7, what is the full name of the main character of Fourth Wing?
I don't know.
Rob's
Yes.
trying to get the answer from his wife over there.
I've not read it. Why would I read it?
Wait a minute, Team Sanderson. I've not read it, so
Me
I
neither.
have.
Oh, good for you, Dave.
Yeah.
it's
I do
never
have-
it's never caught
Bella
my
has read it.
ever.
Such.
sure.
Yes, I don't.
Bo has read it, obviously.
Hmm.
I will tell you, this is a good Christmas story. Last year for Christmas, my wife got me 2 books. She knew that I liked fantasy books. So she gave me Fourth Wing and whatever the name of the second book in the series is.
Can't remember.
And I was just looking at her like,
Shane.
I thought you wanted these books because my mom had bought her Fourth Wing.
And Andy's also given us the answers in the chat.
Don't put the answers in the chat.
Quick!
Um,
Write
Don't
it
worry,
down.
I'm not going to change mine.
Basically,
deleted
she
it.
got me those books, and I read the first one.
Hmm?
And honestly, I read it in like 2 days, and it really was pretty fun. Definitely some things I didn't love about it, and then I haven't read the second one yet. But she read it and loved it, so
Iron Crown is the second one, isn't it?
Iron
Iron
Flame.
Flame. Bonus point for me. Bonus point.
Yeah.
I'm with Shane here.
All right, so now we are going on to the one that Rob will know.
Oh,
Category 3, weaponry.
Ooh.
right.
You have my
Rob's gonna
sword.
win this one.
Okay, this is the name for an Italian greatsword, made famous by Hadrian in the Riria Revelation series. Probably not made famous by that, but that's what I know it from.
If I get this one wrong, there will be arguments.
We also will never let you live it. I'm joking.
Can I not just say Italiano? Great sword.
A greatsword
Silvio Grande.
sword
get it right.
magnifico,
Did I get
allegra,
points? Did I get points? No.
fortissimo. All of those are correct, definitely. It looks like Triple D is here in the chat. He's not running errands when he popped in. Mike said sort of Magnifico.
Yeah.
The number 1 styrofoam, the only sword I can handle. I'm going to buy a real sword. I just have to actually make some money off this book. So I guess I got to make some money off the book. So if you want me to have a real sword,
Buy Dave's book.
You'll hurt yourself.
So now number 2.
Don't worry, Bella.
What
Me
weapon
too.
is credited with helping the English forces win the Battle of Agincourt in 1415?
Do you expect me to know this?
This is a
It's
very
okay, Bella.
famous.
99% of your answers are nonsense. 99% of Rob's book is nonsense. So it's kind of the same thing.
I want to call a friend here, but I feel
This
like
is so famous that it has
allowed.
left a cultural mark in Britain that lasts to this day,
Now I feel bad that I don't
in
know
the form
this.
of a gesture.
Ooh, is that
Shane has a pretty valid answer as well. I don't
Shane.
form of a gesture?
Oh yeah, I don't know what I had for tea yesterday, but I know about Agincourt.
Right, number 3. What part of a body does I'm going to say, I really actually don't know the exact correct way to pronounce this. I'm going to say cuirass.
Cuirass. Yeah.
Cuirass. What part of the body does a cuirass protect?
The reason I know this is I'm not very proud of. It's because of the game Daggerfall. played that game for hours and hours and hours and hours over the years, and yeah.
Let's see if research has paid off. I don't really research weapons much for my books, I have to say.
I mean, I researched greatsword combat and stuff like that to write mine.
I just listened to Rob and went back and changed my just edited my manuscript.
Yeah, I just have people with swords. I don't really go into it.
And then Bill was like, if you have a thrown dagger in your book, I will end you. And I had a thrown dagger in my book.
We all have.
It's one of the main drivers of Rachel's plot is someone throwing a dagger, isn't it? Spoiler alert.
The thing is, I kept the thrown dagger in there. The thing is, the thrown dagger doesn't work, so it was okay. But Bill, basically, you in the chat, if you don't know this, Bill Adams will burn any book that has someone who throws a dagger correctly and actually does something with it, because he says it is not a correct fighting technique, and he will.
Well, in book 2, you might have to burn my book too. Then I'm afraid.
I've thrown a few daggers in my book, but it's so
fun.
big you
Come
barely
on.
notice. So
You've thrown a
It
few
is
daggers
fun.
on Twitter, haven't you, Lamia?
Oh,
Sorry?
So you've thrown a few daggers on Twitter.
I just like throwing daggers where they're targets appropriate. Just my thing.
They're fun.
You have daggers in your
And
eyes.
fantasy
Lamia.
books are supposed to be fun, not historically accurate. Come on.
Actually,
Number
It's
4,
fun.
the Arumi, a flexible
Arumi.
sword, is native to what country?
have you heard of
Ooh.
Arumi?
Ooh, I think I know this one.
I
think I know this one.
This is one I
Well,
had
it
not heard
sounds
of
like that,
until
but I
I did
wasn't
my
Is that bad?
My beer's run out.
I think I know
my
this one.
research. Mike knows the answer though. It's obviously Arumia.
Could you get Mum's stout out of the fridge? And I've got a beer that looks like that
Where is it?
in the fridge.
Fridge.
Mum's is in the door.
In the door.
Yeah.
In the door.
Maybe
got
Rob
a
Jr.
sleeve.
wants to come and help us.
Send him my son to the bar.
The number
An
5.
honorary scribe.
What is another name for a trebuchet?
Thank you.
Ah. There's going to be a historical inaccuracy here.
What is the name for it?
This I know because I was trying to find an alternative.
Correct,
to
Shane.
mine.
It is indeed a thingy.
It's a thingy that things.
The thingy that
No,
makes
things,
things
yeah.
go far.
Mm,
It makes thing go far.
yeah. I don't know.
Wow. I've never called a woman that, Mike.
It's the name of a main character in a romantic book, isn't it? Trebuchet.
Yes. That's actually what the male character who's magical, they just call him a trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
It's Corden's love interest. He just keeps flung around. That's why it gets all over
So
the
this
place.
is a name for a longsword that can be used as a one or a two-handed weapon.
Oh,
I've just done a whole TikTok about it, and that. So
oh
Yes,
damn!
I
I never watched it.
I feel like we can't let Rob down now.
I know. I feel
Your-
bad.
your inattentiveness to my wisdom will be revealed.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
In fact, I've got one.
Oh, that's not going to help with the name of it.
No, I'm not going to tell you the name of it because I don't want you to win. Here's one.
Oh, there's no chance of winning, Rob.
Oh. So that, all right, okay. Is that the one where you can belt people on the head? In the
You can.
Is
belt
that what
people
it
in
means?
wherever you want.
And then our last weaponry question, number 7. A weapon that big, hulking, kilted Scottish hunks swing in battle.
Hang on, is this a romantasy answer?
I mean, no, it's a Bella answer, but also just what
From
weapon
underneath-
does big, hulking Scottish
from underneath
hunks
the kilt.
swing in battle?
I think I know this.
If a Scot doesn't know this, then there's
They
no
make an
hope.
appearance
it.
in The Dreams Thief by Bella Dutton.
I can do a this is quite interesting about that once we know the answer. Got some facts on that.
Well, actually, in Scotland,
what a lot of people don't realise.
Rob is like our walking subreddit, just in one package. If he wants to.
Mike says if I had to eat haggis, I'd be angry too.
Oh, Mike, you're missing out. Haggis is amazing.
Mike,
I
have you
actually
ever
like
tried
haggis
it?
when I eat it, so I'm on team haggis.
Yeah, I like haggis. It's really good.
It is good. It is good.
I might know the answer to some of these questions, so
Richard,
We've done the weaponry category.
yes, we have finished the weaponry category.
Uh,
We are on to famous Decembers. So this one here is just like famous things that have happened in December. It's kind of a general knowledge category.
My son wants to say hello.
Hi, Rob. Fun.
Hello,
Hello.
Rob Jr.
You're not allowed to
All-
help him.
All of the worst and most horrific ideas in my book.
Congrats.
Woohoo!
All right. So number one of famous Decembers.
I don't have any general knowledge, Dave.
What cathedral designed by Christopher Wren opened in December of 1619?
Is it the one?
Yes,
Yeah, it's that one.
I knew this one.
The
So you
obvious
guys
one.
should definitely know it.
No.
As people from that.
We've been there.
No answers in the chat, or you will be yelled
Quick, write it
upon.
in the chat. Quick, write it in the chat.
Oh, you
I've
put the
already
hat back
deleted
on.
the answer from the chat.
No, you're bad.
That's like something that Nick would do, not something that Richard would do.
I thought for a second there's some kind of punishment is ensuing when the hat came on. But
Yes, that is the
no, just
punishment.
vanished
now.
just quickly.
More
that is the
Uh,
punishment.
In December of 1989, what fell? And the answer is not Rob fell in love. No.
I was 8.
I think I've got one question right. Woohoo! Five trousers.
The answer was wham. It was all over.
Take on me.
That's aha.
Oh wait!
didn't realize-
Last Christmas I gave
Oh
you my
no,
heart.
stop.
The very next day you gave it away. Number 3. What momentous event happened on December 6th, 1921?
I smiled for the first time.
In 1920.
I just did, Richard.
You were born.
But don't worry, I'll sing again.
1921.
Yes, I will sing a Christmas song. Do
It
your
has to be a
request.
Christmas song.
We'll do some
1921.
Scribes caroling here in a few minutes.
What? Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Is it when we had a treaty?
What did your wife
I
say?
didn't.
I didn't
I
quite hear that.
She's not giving that. Everyone clues.
So number 3 was what momentous event happened on December 6th, 1921?
I didn't realize how sensitive it's going to be.
So specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's between wars, so it's not a war. It's
I
when they
don't
win a
actually
war.
remember what the answer was to that one.
I bet
find
it's
out.
very exciting.
All I remember in 1922 was Wall Street crash. That's ingrained in my memory.
Number
Wasn't that
4,
32?
the movie Tora, Tora, Tora recreated this event on December 7th, 1941. As an American, I think Shane and I will probably know this one, and Mike. I hope Shane and Mike know this one. The rest in Bo. The rest of you Britishers, you might not know.
Nope.
No idea.
Nope.
Losers.
Minus points to me.
Wakey, wakey in your history lesson.
Number 5. On December 19th, 1848, Emily Bronte died. At what age?
Oh, that's a good one. What do you think? Probably quite old.
Above the age of 5.
Above the age of 5, yeah. I'm going to say
Oh, yeah, that seems accurate.
that seems likely.
Yeah, four's better.
4 or 3.
Well, I didn't hear the question.
I'm sorry,
How old is only one for
I can't hear you over the sound of freedom.
80.
Number 6. On December 1st, 1919, this woman became the first female member of the British Parliament.
Oh God, I should know this.
I didn't know this.
I've studied that bit of history and I don't know it.
Yeah.
First female member of the British Parliament in 1919. I've done that bit of history, but I don't. I'm gonna have to be honest. I think I don't know.
Oh,
Rob hates
no.
women, guys. You heard it here first.
I
I'm a
just hate
state woman as well.
I just hate politicians. Diana.
All right. In the movie Jingle All the Way,
Yes.
Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger fight over what toy?
Guess a toy, Jim.
Aeroplane.
This is one of the greatest bad Christmas movies of all time.
I have never seen it.
Me neither.
It's called Jingle All the Way.
No.
I don't think I've seen it either.
In the answers, you accept typos.
If it's from Rob, no, he immediately loses.
I imagine I'm going to be judged quite harshly here, especially since it's a bit of a team going on.
No, I don't think it's Diane Abbott. She's not that old.
And we have one more category, which is going to be the most fun, at least for those people here who have read several books by the scribes.
I can skim read them.
You might not do super well in this part.
We've got our reference library here.
I've got a lot more reading to do before I can answer a quiz on this.
Number 1. Not content with her nemesis getting piss dumped on her, this character cuts out an enemy's eye.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Rob's read this.
It's not. It's the other one, isn't it? I can't remember the spelling. I'm going to do my best.
This one I accept misspelling because I don't know if I spelled the name correctly.
It's not the main character. It's the other one.
Oh, I think
I'm only talking to the cat, by the way. The cat's on the sofa. I'm talking to the cat.
Like
The snake lady. The snake lady.
The answer to every single one of these questions is sexy Palomina snake lady. True. Also Cord and Dave Lawson. No, Xerxian is incorrect. Xerxian does not exist.
Who's that?
Xerxian is Nick Alexander Fogbound, the main character.
Oh.
And Nick is, he's a pseudo scribe. He's not a real one. We sometimes just sort of talk to him to be nice. Number 2, there are magical daggers, and then there are snarky talking daggers. What is this funny guy's name?
Snarky talking daggers.
I'll even give you guys a hint. It comes from The God's Blood Tragedy by Bill Adams.
Oh, I know it then. Hey,
I haven't got that far.
it's a good snark as well. I like it.
The trouble is, we've published too many books, and there's no way they can read it.
Yeah.
My reading break is due to start soon. I haven't sort of delved into the bigger books.
Excuses.
I know.
Francois the reindeer is unimpressed.
I'm just so rakish.
Everything on 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Number 3. Hey, fancy a nail bud. Fancy nail pal. Maybe it's pal. Yeah, it's pal. Let me change that. Fancy nail pal. These dwarves wander Ashana, eager always for a cool ale.
It's something to do with ale. It must be something to do with Eamon.
Yes, definitely to do with Eamon.
What's the question though?
Either one. So you just the name of one of the
Dwarves.
two dwarves. So the name of one of the
Dwarves.
two dwarves.
Oh, I don't know that.
Mike.
Dwarfy McDwarferson.
Yeah. The one that's not sleepy. Yeah.
Ilzy.
I don't know. I
Loser.
knew the answer to this one.
I've not got that far with them.
I've also read all of these books, though.
You must have.
This is my
You're not
obligatory.
allowed to write the
bragging about how
scribes
I've read more books than Lamia.
as
moment.
usual. Oh, that's not difficult. I mean, you set the bar very low. You're not allowed to write the next scribes quiz, Dave. This is banned.
So you'll get like
Number
0 out of 0.
4. There are lots of heroic characters in scribes books, but only one has made a last stand and lived to tell a lost young great swordsman about it later on. What is this character's name?
I know that one.
Yeah.
I know that one, but
I have read a
Baldy
Balding book, Mike.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
My favorite character.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
I mean,
know
I think
this.
he was my favorite character in Demon's Tier. So
He's in interesting fun fact. He's in all 3 of my published books. I think he's the only character who does make it into all 3, actually. Jeff, yeah, it's Jeff. That guy, Jeff. Good old Jeff.
Jeff and his younger brother Clay.
If anyone's under any illusion that the scribes talk a lot about our books to each other, then it's about to be shattered.
We
tonight.
just talk a lot of old nonsense. Like we've on this chat.
Number 5. This general with a sword guides the Obani forces in Rosenfell, and he has epic whiskers.
Mr. Meow.
Yeah.
Lorraine, you got to get this one, Lorraine, or I'll be
I
very sad.
know. Oh my god, my memory's so bad.
This is from.
I've read it.
The one and only on Voice of War.
Yeah, but you say you're bad for names, and I am as well. So, yeah.
Why? What were you doing there?
Seeing if he's got a glossary. You haven't got a glossary.
Yeah, I might just go run and get my copies of Envoys of War and just, flip through a few pages.
Number 6, Madge's husband in the Freelands. This scoundrel tries to rob and kill our poor little bit of an arse bard.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that name.
I've forgotten that name. Oh, sorry, Sean.
I know.
I remember.
Oh, I remember this guy. Oh, yes, I know
Horrible.
something.
Oh.
No. Oh, I'll know when you tell me.
Oh my god, that is so annoying.
Not that, but it's something like that. Oh, damn.
And then number 7. In Garantia's Guardian, there's a character who has the same job as the book's author. What is this character's name? And by
Mr.
job, they
Narrator.
run a pub.
They run a pub.
I think I know that answer. Phew, I got one out of how many? My own book.
All right, so go ahead, get all those answers, submit everything.
I've submitted 2, so you need to ignore the first one because it's only got 1 round in it.
Okay, hang on. I'm submitting.
I'm not very confident in that, actually. I don't think I got all that many right.
Oh, I'll be away for ages typing all this.
Or did you write it all down?
Right, I've submitted. And I already warned you we're scraping the barrel, so.
Yeah, Richard, we're doing it. We've got a Google Forms. It's somewhere in the chat. You may have missed it. We're submitting via Google Forms.
A form that Dave just pulled out of his hat at 8:03.
It's actually an
It's
amazing.
his literal
uniform.
hat. So we keep our
Literally.
form in the Secret Scribes in our cool pirate hats.
I've got a hat paper-based magic trick.
Lovely.
Yeah. All I use is a lot of paper and a lot of hats.
Do you want to wear this pirate hat?
And I do not want to wear that pirate hat.
Wear the pirate hat.
I don't want to wear the pirate
You
hat.
wear this pirate hat.
Okay.
I'll wear this pirate hat.
I want to wear the better pirate hat.
No, don't eat that.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and reveal the answers and count along as you go to figure out how many you have gotten right.
I'm not finished.
You can just go off of your paper. It'll
We'll
take
trust
way
you,
too long.
Lorraine. We know you wouldn't.
Lorraine, you can. There's time to change all your answers now.
Okay. I can't type
So
all
number
that.
one, back in Tudor times, what did women who wanted to find a husband eat in hopes of finding a partner? Chestnuts. That's why
Oh.
those chestnuts are roasting on an open fire, because women needed some husbands.
Ah.
Good fact about the Tudor times.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know.
What's the link? I'm not going
A
to say no
turkey
to a
crown
chestnut.
is the turkey's like body and legs and wings, whatever, with no head.
Did I get a
Okay.
point for saying the middle of the turkey?
Yeah, it's a turkey breast. It's just the big turkey breast with all
It's the
the
breast
bits.
with the
cut off.
legs and the wings on the bone.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm having a point for that one. Definitely.
We'll
I
say
think
yes.
I've got a single point. It's a decapitated turkey.
Eggnog was introduced in Germany.
Oh.
Ah,
Have you?
So we can
how
thank
can you
the
remember
That
Germans
makes sense
for the
now
food
that I think about
poisoning
it.
we get every year from drinking all the raw eggs.
No, it didn't say Germany.
What Bonnie food uses ox bung, lamb's pluck, and beef trimmings? The answer is haggis.
Of course, it's Woo.
kind of got that right.
Haggis is delicious, by the
I
way,
can
guys.
kind of get that right.
Well, I said it as like a niche
Basically,
version of haggis because I wasn't sure.
Don't go into haggis thinking I'm going to eat this knowing what it is. Just be like, I'm going to eat this. And it's actually pretty good. Just
I had a lot of
don't
Americans
think about
come
what
to
it
the pub.
is as you're eating it.
Yeah, Americans come into the pub, go, "What's in this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not telling you."
I had it at a like an international fest when I was in college, and I was like, "This is really good." And then someone was like,
Yeah.
"This is what it is," and I said, "It's still really good."
It is.
If you
Well,
like
you- like,
offal, it's gonna.
You
You know.
probably wouldn't
Where
want
I
to
went
know
to college, Oklahoma State University, they have a calf fry festival where it is just bull testicles. And the thing about it is that if you think I am eating bull testicles, it sounds gross. But if you eat them, they taste good. They're kind of chewy, but they taste good.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
draw
have
the
to
line
pick
at
Shane
testicles.
out
There's a
of
challenge
live
from
here for a
Bo.
minute. Oh, no. So like, basically, they sound gross, but they taste good.
There's a
There's a
challenge from
dispute about
Bo.
eggnog. Dispute
Uh-huh,
about
uh-huh.
eggnog.
Well, the thing that I found said different. It said Germany, so I'm
So,
correct.
Bo, where are you? Where do you think they came from? What does your Google search conclude?
I thought it was medieval British.
They don't taste like chicken. They taste like a chewy meat. What crackers are used in Christmas crack? Saltine crackers.
And you was something American.
I can switch out these hats and convince me wearing the same hat the entire time. Yeah.
Apparently, saltine
Dave-
crackers are American.
Dave, my American husband insists that eggnog is British.
I don't know. The thing that I use, the thing I found said it was Germany.
And Bo
maybe it is.
agrees. That's it. Bo has spoken. Voice of
We
reason.
disagree with Bo.
I can't disagree with my husband.
What is puppy chow? Puppy chow is an amazing American snack that is Chex Mix, peanut butter, chocolate chips, and you melt the peanut butter in the chocolate chips. You put in the like rice Chex or corn Chex, and then you coat it all in powdered sugar, and it's delicious.
It sounds
Never.
delicious, but I would never have known that.
Dave GP.
You know what? I do what I want. All right.
We know.
Number 7. What non-fig fruit is often in figgy pudding? The answer is raisins.
I got it.
In a lot of the
Dates.
early figgy puddings, they did not even have
Figs.
figs.
Yeah.
It just figgy had something to do with I don't even remember what it was, but like basically it was called a figgy pudding, but it didn't actually have figs, but they often used raisins. I've never
That
actually
would have
eaten
been
figgy pudding,
so
I don't know.
logical. That was a very logical answer that I did not get right.
All right, and now we have our fantasy books questions. Number 1 for Bella. A commonly used name for a male love interest with powers in a romantasy novel. It's a shadow daddy, of course.
Oh my god, I actually got it wrong.
Me too.
That's awful.
I put alpha, like alpha male.
Lorraine.
That's a different type of book.
That-
Those are called, what are those called?
uh,
Omega something?
They tend to be a little bit steamier than Romantasy, Lorraine.
Yeah.
For starters.
we're
yeah.
Number
Oh.
2, it is a Tolkien described the sudden turn of events in a story which ensures the protagonist does not meet a terrible, impending, implausible, and probable doom. It is a eucatastrophe, which basically means a good catastrophe.
Ah.
Yeah, I
So in
didn't
The
get that
Hobbit,
one.
whenever Bard, it's like, oh, by the way, there's this random dude who's a really good archer who speaks bird, and the bird tells him, like, there's the weak spot on this dragon. And he's like, and kills the dragon. That is a eucatastrophe, and it's like this good thing that happens out of nowhere to keep the people from the impending doom of, like, they're not going to beat the dragon.
Dave,
So
you're on
that is,
holiday now.
Tolkien referred to it as a eucatastrophe.
You, as in you.
Or
EU. Oh, am I not? Let me share the. I guess I stopped the sharing of the screen.
Yeah.
It's
No, I've never
EU
heard that before. I put
catastrophe,
Deus Ex Machina because it
Me,
sounds
me
like-
too.
similar.
Kind of
Deus Ex-
similar, yeah.
I mean, Deus Ex
Slightly different
Machina as
meaning,
well.
but
But
oh,
it's
hang
a
on. Are they
eucatastrophe.
so they're interchangeable or they're not interchangeable? Because I put Deus Ex Machina.
So basically, that is Tolkien's term.
Uh-huh.
I
Like a
almost
lucky-
asked
a
about
lucky- a
fairy
lucky break.
stories. He called stories with like elves, different creatures like that, fairy stories. Faerie stories. So not a fairy tale, but a fairy story. What romantasy trope involves inns, lodging, and the lack thereof? The only one bed trope. Like I said, the best one.
You've actually got a lot of points for.
They arrive and like, oh, sorry, there's only one bed, and then they have to do this whole who sleeps on the floor, and then at some point they're like, the floor is cold. Why didn't you just come up here?
Mm.
But I hate you. But I love you. Ah.
You actually hate them and don't love them at all, and you've got.
You just get in bed and stab them.
Yeah.
First published romantasy novel was called War of the Oaks by Emma Bull. That's what
did you
Google
write?
said.
I wrote Lord of the Rings.
Never have guessed that.
Yeah, never.
Is it about Gorm and the Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George R. Martin's first novel was called Dying of the Light.
Oh dear.
It turns out I don't know anything about fantasy books.
No, that's what
I actually don't know if Dying of the Light was a fantasy book or not, but it was George R. Martin.
I thought it was some kind of gardening book.
What is the name of
Yours on a
romance
phone.
that's not quite
Obviously.
smutty or spicy, but it's almost there? It is steamy.
Oh wait a
I was
minute.
going to take a guess at steamy, but mildly spicy.
So
Oh.
they'll say like if it's like it's not spicy, it's just steamy.
Oh yeah, that's not what I put. I put
I
Faded
She
just-
just
I
Black.
wrote
considered
Lodge
it.
of Guardian. She just wrote every scene with sexy snake lady.
Considered it.
And then the full name of the main character
Yeah,
of
I'm having
Fourth
that.
Wing, Violet Sorengale.
Everyone
And
should got that.
there's
'cause
something
she's
I
written
need you to
stuff.
know about Violet. She is not like other girls.
No, what are you doing?
Now we have category 3, weaponry.
Okay.
Number 1 is a spadone.
Spadone.
Hey, spadone.
Spadone. Montante in Portuguese. Zweihander in German.
And Hadrian in the great Riria Revelation series by Michael J. Sullivan carries 3 swords, one of which is a spadone.
So it's all the sword you need, really.
Yes.
saw the cat.
What weapon is credited with helping English forces win the Battle of Agincourt in 1415? It is the longbow.
Oh,
This is why we do
Got
this.
that one.
It is.
I got
Don't
that
give a shit
one.
on it.
I didn't.
Do you just want to?
I've read the book Agincourt by Bernard Cornwell. That's how I knew that one.
Bella, I didn't get any right.
What part of the body does a cuirass protect?
Torso.
It protects the torso.
Oh, I didn't get that right either. I thought it was your wrist. I thought it was the bit.
No.
Cuirass goes from here to down to your waist.
Oh, okay.
Breastplate is another name for it.
All right.
The
Okay.
urumi
And you
is a
were
flexible
wrong about
sword that is
urumi.
native of India.
Oh, it sounded from that kind of area.
Rob, your next thing is to get an urumi and do a urumi tutorial.
What? I don't know what an urumi is. I'll find out.
It's a flexible sword from India.
Clearly, yeah.
Oh, I
It'd be
know what
nice
the-
to see
the-
some.
the-
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I had to research a few of these for when I started out. They're really interesting. You should look them up.
I saw some pictures of them and they were cool.
Yeah, I've seen
Another
some in
name for a
museums.
trebuchet is a catapult.
Yay!
Yeah, I finally got that.
It's strange what you've find out. I know more about violence than any other category so far. That's good.
Trust me,
This bodes well.
A name for a longsword that can be used as a two-handed weapon, one or two-handed weapon, is an Alec sword. A bastard sword.
Nope.
I think anyone who's played D&D as a
Bastard
kid
swords
will know this because you go.
Yeah.
Is it a word?
And then number 7. A weapon that big, halting, kilted Scottish hunks swing in battle is, of course, a claymore.
Claymore.
As Bella knows.
Claymore is just Gaelic for greatsword.
Yeah.
And there's 2 different types of claymore.
It's
You can
actually
get,
Gaelic for hunky Scottish guy in kilt.
so it's a euphemism, isn't it?
Brun. It's brun.
2 different kinds of claymore as well. You have the like
Brune.
big swords, big two-handed long swords, or you get the basket-hilted
The
broadswords like in
only
Rob Roy.
thing that Bella did wrong in The Dreams Thief is that she didn't name the girl Hilda, so that their the couple name could be Brunhilde, but she just wasn't quite cool enough for that.
So, but does Bella have a claymore?
What a
in,
bird.
the dream?
There are claymores in The Dreams Thief.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are
At the
kilts, they've
end,
gotta be claymores.
Brune F's some people up with a claymore. And then this other hunky second dude who's not Scottish but is Feyodish, which is like Fey but also Scottish. He shows up. I think he might have a claymore as well. Like
I've
Bella
not
knows her sword.
Fiotish.
Do any claymores just get catapulted into, like, bang on target into any kilts in Bella's book?
You throw, so what you do is they throw the claymore like a dagger.
Ah!
Yeah.
Guys, if you do have small children, cover their ears for a minute. Brune's got a claymore. Under that
I
kilt.
thought,
All right,
someone might have a claymore over and
as
under
soon
the
as you
kilt.
asked the thing, do they have any claymores for the
Yeah, you
kilt?
got that reference.
Ooh. What cathedral designed by Christopher Wren opened in 1697? I apparently did not write the answers for this one. St. Paul's.
St. Paul's.
Oh.
Fun fact, if
Greg's
you've
on.
ever read The
Greg's on.
Mousetrap by Agatha Christie, one of the characters says his name is Christopher Wren because his parents wanted him to be an architect. And so they named him after Christopher Wren. That's how I knew that one.
Oh.
In December of 1989, what fell? The answer is Rob in Love. And also the Berlin Wall.
Yay.
I do have to Google this next one because I didn't write the answers down. So
Was
December
this the
6th,
Anglo-Irish Treaty? Anglo-Irish Treaty?
1921. I think it's the Irish independence one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that right. The Irish one.
Yeah.
Look what Troy's doing.
Irish
It's his head in
independence.
the bag.
That's why it was momentous.
Troy.
Number 4, the movie Tora
Got
Tora
right.
Tora
Irish.
recreated this event. on December 7th, which is, of
I have no idea.
course, the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Barber.
Right?
Oh.
Basically, the Japanese bombed a naval base in Hawaii and brought the U.S. into World War II.
Yes, see, I wouldn't have known that was linked to the movie, though.
Tora is basically, no, Richard, no. That's Harbour. You spell things correctly over here.
Richard's right.
For free,
Richard,
if you put
100%
an Irish
right.
kind of thing, would you got that right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that right.
Yeah.
So Emily Bronte died at age 30.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was 40 or slightly older, but yeah, she died young.
And then
You were right. He was very young, 30.
I also have to look this one up.
Some aristocrat.
First
Lady
female
of
member
Yeah, exactly.
of Parliament,
I put Betty
Nancy
McDougal.
Asta.
Does some
Nancy
aristocrat
I
count?
apologise. I've never heard of her.
Nope.
Me neither.
Nancy Witcher Asta. She was a witcher.
She was a witcher.
She was an American-born British politician.
No,
Ooh.
She was born in Danville, Georgia. She was raised in Virginia. See, it just shows you right there. Americans know what they're doing. They're just better. And then the most
She
important
chose
question
Parliament.
of all, in the movie Jingle All the Way, Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger fought over Turbo Man.
Yeah, we got that right.
No, we didn't.
Well, I got no points in that round.
I got 3. The important ones, I think. The ones that I would be embarrassed not to know by.
And
And
now
now at
the
least
most
one in
important
this round.
Our
Probably
Scribes
got none.
characters. Not content with her nemesis getting piss dumped on her, this character cuts out an enemy's eye. It
Yeah,
is
yeah, even
Scylla
spelled it right.
My
from
apprentice.
A Promise of Blood by R.A. Sandpiper.
Oh no.
I knew the book. I don't know.
No,
the
that's
name.
from Pocket of Lies.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh, that's
pocket
what I
book.
meant
It's
to-
book
yeah,
one.
Pocket of
Book
Lies
one, isn't
by
it?
R.A.
Pocket
Sandpiper.
of Lies by R.A. Sandpiper.
Book one.
Oh, I thought it was.
You must read it.
Also in A Promise of Blood. Scylla's also in A Promise of Blood.
Yeah, but she does
Oh.
the piss thing in this one.
The piss
I
is
thought it
in
was
Pocket of
Surrey.
Lies.
Surrey. But that's.
If she gets
not-
Well,
pissed
Suri's
off.
the main character, but
Oh.
Scylla's the one who cuts out an eye.
I've not read it yet.
I did not do main characters. That was too easy.
Too easy, yeah.
I like this character.
There are magical daggers and there are snarky talking daggers. What is this funny guy's name? His name is Strix.
Strix.
Do you know what? We've even spoken about this before. So you didn't even have to have read the book, and I just completely slipped my mind.
Does Shane mean Pocket of Lies?
Yes.
You
He
Shane,
wants
you've got to
to
read
read
this.
about It's
Just-
a great
just
book.
read it. Easy win.
Strix from A God's Blood Tragedy, also known as a Goose Blood Tragedy. More recently known as a Goat's Porridge Tragedy. A Goat's Blood Tragedy. There are a lot of different tragedies. Number 3, Fancy Nail Bud. Fancy Nail Pal. Name one of those dwarves who wander Ashana, eager always for a cool ale. They are, of course,
Flamebeard.
Lucas and William Flamebeard.
Bitch.
They have red beards, guys. In case you weren't sure. There are lots of heroic characters in Scribes' books, but only one has made a last stand and lived to tell a lost young great swordsman about it later on. What is
Rob's
this
favourite
character's
character.
name? It is Tan, of course.
Tan.
Famous from Tan's Lost Stand. Is it Tan or Tan?
I would say tan, but I'm not fussy.
Okay, that's what I would have said too.
Tan's last
So
stand.
Tan's Last Stand, and then he's in Demon's Tier. He's apparently in Path of Blades as well, but I have not read that one.
He has a cameo in Path of Blades.
Number 5, this general with a sword guides the Yabani forces in Rosenfell, and he has epic whiskers. That is, of course, Sword General Costin.
I
You wrote
forgot.
Mr. Meow.
We might have written.
That is, of course,
I
from
forgot to.
the
Yeah.
Mustaches
I
of War.
recognize the character, but forgot.
He's right in there. Look. He's in this cat thing. What's he eating?
Dreamy, I think.
Madge's husband in the Freelands. This scoundrel tries to rob and kill our poor little bit of an Irish bard. His name is, of course, Eamon.
Amen.
Because he is
Oh.
named after our very own Eamon Bradley, who is also, trying to,
Rob people.
and kill poor little bits of Ars's bard. Shane, I really should have put a sword with a mustache in the weapon section. Bonus question for everyone there. What is the name of this mustachioed sword here on the cover of my book?
Is it a named sword?
It is
It
a named
is.
sword.
It is. And I can't remember the name.
Wow.
It's
I'll tell you a
names.
story about that in a minute. So that sword is named after my one of my wife's ancestors. We were looking through this old book from the 1800s, and there was Francois. All the reindeer glares at you. Francois is the
co-host.
Mike. There is a mustache special edition of Envoys. Orders are live. You can go get your own mustached hardcover.
You should change the size of the mustaches of War.
It is I'm calling it the Mustaches of War, but it's the same book. But so Meralda is like her great aunt or something, and just named her. I was like, that's an awesome name for a greatsword.
It is. It sounds like Marauder as well. It's good.
And then Garantia's Guardian. There's a character who has the same job as the book's author. What is this character's name? That is, of course, Silva, who runs a pub. And also in that, she has her husband's kind of a philanderer, and she has to set him straight several times. And so we asked Lorraine if that was also the truth. And she was kind of went, I don't know. Well, no. And she was like, no, not at all.
Or you could add Balavar as the answer as well. You could have done.
No, because you were Silva.
I hope you got that one right.
So what you can do now is count up how many you got right.
I'm good at math. That's 5, 11, 4 plus 2. That's
11.
17.
Yeah.
I've got 11 in total.
And 17 minus.
Oh, nice.
That's not.
What's the total questions? I mean,
Light.
That's a lie.
I can
30,
cover
it's out of
fingers.
35, isn't it?
Actually, oh gosh, I thought I got 17.
I got 11.
Unless I have to be.
I'm surprised I
8.
got double digits.
I got 8.
Well, Shane. It's a good score.
Yes, Shane got double the amount of available questions. Nice.
Yep, it's confirmed. I'm bad at these.
All right, so Lorraine, how many did you get?
8.
Lamia, how many did you get?
11. I came here to make you guys look good.
Rob?
I got 17.
Oh.
So Rob is crowned victor of the people who are live in the chat. You can tell your actual real scores.
Technically,
Bella,
Mike
tell
and
me you
Robert
got-
tied.
Get more than me, Bella.
Did anyone beat 17? Because I thought I didn't do very well. But if
I think Mike said he got 17, so you guys are
Well, he
tied.
was lying.
Shane, thanks, Shane.
So, what
Thanks,
we're going
Shane.
to do before we do our giveaway, we're going to spin the wheel and do our 4 winners. I want to give those of us who are here in the video a chance to talk one last time, tell the people watching about your book, any big exciting news in the future. So we'll start with Lamia this time.
Oh God. I don't really like talking about my books, so this is always fun. So apparently you can't find it to buy. So hopefully the big exciting news is eventually you'll be able to find it when you look it up on a search engine. That's that's I've told you I keep my targets very low, but I guess the biggest exciting news is hopefully I'll have a hardcover edition next spring, which is going to have a few added features.
Ooh.
Actual news.
Right, and then Lorraine.
Well, next year I'm hoping to work with a renowned artist for my prequel cover. I'm going to switch it up, and yeah, I'm not going to give it away yet. It's
Exciting.
somebody that just recently won an award.
Very
Ooh.
exciting.
Ooh.
I hope it works
I
out.
have an idea. Very exciting. And then Rob.
So I guess my news would be to go along with Demon's Tear. Demon's Tear, as you can see, is book 1 of the Jantakai saga. That is something that is my mission for the next probably 5 years, is to finish this series. I know what's going to happen. I've got the books all planned out. I'm maybe 95% the way through drafting book 2. So once that's finished, hopefully maybe by New Year, if I get some time to knuckle down to it, that'll be then in editing and then arcs and then release maybe in the summer, and we'll crack on through the series. So I've got this all planned out. It's going to be a huge building epic saga, and I really can't wait to finish it. So this is just the very beginning. That's my news.
That's
All
awesome.
right.
Planned
And
up by hand, everyone.
By hand.
By hand.
Yes,
Yeah.
by
We've
hand.
seen the scroll. It's good.
Yeah.
So I obviously wrote this book right here. Yay. Came out a little bit over 2 months ago. I got a new review today from Ed Crocker. That was really fun. So if you
Yeah,
haven't
exciting.
read that, check that out. I posted it on my socials. Ed posted it on his socials as well. And then that was a good thing for my Saturday. Today is the start of my Christmas break. I teach high school, so I've got 17 days, and I'm going to crack on, as Rob would say, and get the alpha draft finished of my novella, The Pawns of Havoc, which is going to come out hopefully on my birthday, April 29th. And then I am working on, I'm outlining book 2 of Envoys, The Cordons of War. That's not the name. Just very excited for the future. I do also have mustachioed special editions that I am selling now on my website. And if you have gotten one of those cool googly eye editions from Kylie Agard, or if you haven't, you should get one of those too, because they're also cool. The Hunter.
They're pretty cool.
And then you could get mine as well and have a mustache and googly eye. I also do not generate any assignments with ChatGPT. I make them all up myself. And then my principal the other day was telling me it'd be so much easier if you just use Brisk, which is like ChatGPT. And I said, no, the kids will just cheat. I'm making them up myself because the kids can't cheat off of things that are only in my brain that I've told them in class.
Do you feel like your break has just started today, Dave, after this? Does it feel like just another class for you?
Oh, no, this has been fun. The pistachio edition would be a good one, too. It'd be just a green cover. But yes, all of our books are awesome. You should definitely read all of our books.
Just going to say, so I've got a very small pile. Well, small. It's quite a large pile of books here. This is a tiny fraction of the books available by the
I have an
Secret Scribes.
entire shelf in the other room.
Yeah, you could read nothing else but Secret Scribes fantasy books for the next 3 years, probably. When you have enough to read.
And it's going to be a busy spring.
Speaking of Secret Scribes fantasy
books,
yeah, I think it is time to give the people what they want.
Ooh!
Which is me singing a Christmas song, obviously.
Yeah.
Everyone tune out now.
It's wet. It's cold outside.
No, I'm going to share my screen.
Dun, dun, dun.
with the Wheel of Names. So we have 33 entries, and there are 4 winners. So the first 3 will win one of the packs of 4 books. One of the things that I have been thinking is in terms of, so I'm going to ask you guys here, other Scribes members in the chat, how should we do that? Should I say like this person wins the Pack of Darkness, or should I get those 3 and then let the person who wins first pick their pack, and then second pick their pack, and then third gets the remaining pack? Or should I be like, this is for this pack?
Did they not all say what pack they wanted when they put in?
Yeah, but the thing is that some of them wanted the same pack.
I see.
So do we want to do it?
I think it's nice for people to get the pack that they want the most, because it makes sense. If you've already got 2 or 3 of the books, or if you're not really into that genre, then it makes no sense.
So what we'll do is kind of go like first place, second place, and then third, and then the first person to win a pack will get the pack that they said they wanted.
Their choice. Yeah.
And then second place can pick between the remaining. Third place will get that third remaining pack. It's very sad that whenever people pick the pack, everyone picked the Pack of Darkness and the Epic Vibes pack, and no one picked my wonderful witty Pack of Snark. Okay.
Everybody already bought your book, Dave. That's why.
It's okay, boys. Good boy.
Yep. Good luck, everybody.
So, and then the big pack we will do last, Bella, and that'll be that person gets all 12.
Ooh.
So I hope you guys have like a shelf ready.
Here we go. Our first pack winner.
Dun, dun, dun. We should have thought of a sound effect for
Someone's
this.
getting a little free books.
That is on the bookcase on Instagram is there, and it's like I don't know how you pronounce the name.
Juane?
Like Juane, or I think it might be a Dutch name.
Obvious reasons.
Well done.
Well done. Just thinking we're going to try really hard to make sure these ship out okay without any shenanigans.
And then number 2.
More spinning.
Oh, is it going to be Bo
Oh,
Kelly?
no.
Oh,
Oh, Bo!
Oh, congrats,
Heartbreak
Thea.
for Bo.
And Thea is one of the 3 people who picked the witty Pack of Snark. Yay!
That was so close,
You're not
Bo.
going to just have only people who want darkness.
Misery, death, pain.
And third, Cody Snyder.
Congrats. So you have one more big one, right?
Yep. I'm just checking the names as they go. And now here we are, the grand prize winner, 12 books.
Ooh.
That's a lot of books.
That is a lot. One a month.
Just imagine them all arriving at once.
Oh, yay. So that is Becca. She was one of my ARC readers. She already has a copy of my book, but she's on Instagram as lit.spo. She lives in the US.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we've got
Now you've all
our
to figure
3
out
pack
how
winners who are on the bookcase, Thea Lyons and Cody Snyder. And then our grand prize winner is Becca.
Yay!
Well done, everybody.
Congrats to our winners.
Congrats, everyone.
Commiserations to all of those who did not win. If you didn't win, guess what? I have a special message for you guys. You can still buy all of our books. They're all online. And you can buy them. And then you can have all 12 of them. And it'll only cost you a lot more than if you got them free.
I think I have
And-
to August.
Some of them are on Kindle Unlimited as well.
Some of them are on Kindle Unlimited. The only one I think that isn't on Kindle Unlimited is Lamia's because she's too fancy for Kindle.
I'm not that advanced. We are also planning some more giveaways. So just something we will be doing more of these, both individually and as a group. So we will not let Dave do any more quiz questions though. He's fired.
Fantastic. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. By the way, also, if you want to, so Bo calls me Dave Bezos. I'm going to tell you guys, if you have the ability to buy directly from authors, it is always the better choice because we get more profits that way, and it doesn't go to the evil overlords at Amazon or wherever, or Ingram or whatever. So if you ever do have the chance to buy directly from authors, that's the best way to go. The biggest problem there is just shipping out of the country is crazy. I shipped a package to the Netherlands a few weeks ago, and it was $34 for one hardcover book, a bookmark, and a postcard.
Oh my god!
And Bo makes buying direct. Yeah, you can get it signed and dedicated.
And we love
and
doing
I know
that,
I have those available. I know Lorraine, you're starting to do that, aren't you?
No.
No.
What, sell direct?
I know.
Not
Rob,
yet.
are you selling books direct yet?
Can do, yeah. If anybody's interested in signed books, dedicated books, just drop me a line. I think a few people
And I
on the
know
chat. Shane,
Greg does it.
Yeah.
And I do it. Rach is doing it now.
I'm going to have to do it, but it's just the time to organize at the moment.
It's something for the future because you can make it special, and that's my plan, to make it special for the ones that you give away. Make them a bit different from the ones you buy. Nick does everything.
Nick doesn't do anything.
Don't talk to me about Nick.
He takes selfies in his car. That's all he does.
So we are.
He does everything from his car.
He drives it around himself in his
done
car.
With everything here. If you won books, congratulations. If you didn't win books, congratulations. You can now go purchase them. Yay! So, thank you everyone who stayed and watched. Thank you to anyone who watches this later on. And remember always that
be safe.
Was right and Rob was wrong.
And eggnog is British.
Yeah.
Thanks to Dave for being a great host. Well done, Dave.
Yeah,
Dave. Right. Thank you, everybody. Now we're all going
Merry
to, as Mike would say, wave awkwardly to the camera until the live stream ends.
God bless us.
Have a great holiday, everyone.